Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with a collective update reading. I want you guys to really pay attention to what I'm about to communicate to you because as you can see, I'm doing the reading a little different today, and I wasn't going to post at all today. Today I was taking a day off. I am booked tomorrow for energy healing sessions. I want to give you guys so much love and light. I see your beautiful comments to the individual that, or my subscriber who told me about my pink aura. I want you to look that up. That's some homework for you, and you'll be amazed. My aura changes between pink, purple, I know it's iridescent, like different multicolors, because it depends on like how I'm vibrating when you look at me. Okay, so sometimes you can see a golden light, sometimes you can see pink, sometimes you can see purple, so or green, like green shoots out, or turquoise or blue, especially in my hands. I have healing hands, so watching my hands, or I'll sit this down for a second. If I hold my hand up towards the white background, you'll be able to see colors. So if you see colors within the white part of my hands, like I see blue now, right? That's my aura for right now, okay? So just teaching you guys some cool stuff when it comes to your spiritual gifts. For those of you who book readings, all of my clients this week, I just want to say, man, the love is real. Thank you so much for allowing me to be myself. Thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you so much for letting me guide you. And you guys email me and I write you back. And this is about, us helping each other, getting through this, ascending, moving the world to a higher vibration. For those of you who donated to the channel, thank you. For those of you who can't, that's no problem. You can subscribe to my channel or follow me on Instagram at Chrissy the Crystal Indigo. That's the same form as an energy exchange donation. I'm just overjoyed, and I'm so grateful for you guys. Like, you just beyond words of the support that we've been like giving each other, even you guys helping each other out in the comment sections. Like, you guys rock. So this reading will be different. And if you have any questions, again, email me. They'll tell you. I do write back. If I miss something, I'll go back and, email. So I'm starting out with the Angels and Ancestors. And this is by Kyle Gray. And I really, really am like head over heels for this deck. And the reason why is because it explains in depth like what your gifts are depending on what the card comes out and how it resonates with you. And it gives you that advice that, to push you on or kind of guide you on your life path and purpose. So that is why I use this deck today. And it's going to be a quick reading. So if you guys have any questions, comments, would like to book, please book it for tomorrow or Sunday, because like I said, I wasn't going to do a post today for you guys, but Spirit was nudging at me. And so here I am, and especially to help you guys that really have been emailing me and trying to understand your gifts and what you're meant to do. I'll tell you about a little surprise I have at the end of the video, so please watch to the very end. Okay, guys. So for the collective, I asked Spirit, like, what gifts do we need to focus on? Like, how do we use our gifts to really push through and, get through this trying time, get through what we're going through, as a collective, whether it be light work or starseed indigo, however you fit under the spiritual umbrella. And the first card that we got is the High Priest. And so this message is really beautiful, and I want to read it to you and you'll understand. So with the High Priest, it talks about intend and create. Intend and create. And so it says, recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fears and align with the light. Now, isn't that beautiful? Okay. So I'm going to sit this down and I'm going to read more of it just so you guys are in the know about what's going on. Okay. So I'll read that message again. It says, recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. It says, in many traditions, the high priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds. Then it says, and is able not only to divine, yeah, that is it. Yeah. So it says, I'll read it again. In many traditions, the high priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able to not only to define the future, but to help create it too. He may be a leader in his spiritual tradition or in pagan traditions, be second to the high priestess, but he is always spiritually connected and disciplined with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. In a reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader, or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. It says, you are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are given attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand, and then watch it happen right before your eyes. So, with this card coming out, and it also resonates with the divine masculine. That is what Spirit is communicating. Be in your high priest mode, right? And if you're a high priestess, it's the other way around, right? And you know the definition of a high priestess, what a high priestess is. And so with that being said, I'm going to give you a little information about the high priestess. So for, divine feminines that are viewing this, they're understanding, from not from a high priest, but from a high priestess aspect, okay? So the high priestess is right behind the high priest, okay? So I'll put on a little light. And it says, align with the light and focus on all things positive. The high priestess is a physical embodiment of the divine feminine, the goddess in human form. She has had many names through time and space, but her essence has remained similar, fierce, powerful, and disciplined. In many traditions, particularly pre-Christian, the high priestess was in charge of spiritual and religious orders and was a voice of authority and guidance from the gods. The high priestess in this deck is the consort and partner of the high priest. If you look at them together, you will see they mirror each other's energy. She is joined by a black cat representing the Egyptian goddess Bast, who protects her from lower energies, and she stands strong in her glory and power. So it says, you are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. All right. So when you ask Spirit for information, your angels, your guides, they always deliver. And I'll put the card back up for you. So this is for a collective divine feminine or divine masculine. Be in your high priest or high priestess power. And I did give you the information. So now you're understanding like what your gifts may entail. The next card out is the the animal guardian, And so it says, trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. So that's the same thing as discernment, right? So let's go over to the angel guardian, and I bookmarked the pages this time so that way it wouldn't take away from your reading. Okay. All right, there we go. And so with the angel guardian, trust your instincts. It says, trust the powerful animal spirit within to learn more about yourself and your talents. So some of you guys may have the gift to shapeshift. So you can actually shapeshift into an animal, whatever animal you want to shapeshift into and see things from a different point of view. You also can Google that, right? Especially if you have shamanism in your lineage or Native American in your, lineage. Look up shapeshifters, very important. And so with this, it talks about the animal guardian is the card that represents the angels of the animal kingdom. Animals are angels of nature who have incredible lessons to offer and medicine that can support you on your spiritual journey. And then it says, and help you survive some of your greatest challenges. When you connect with the energies of animals, you can learn a lot about yourself and the earth. You also have instinctive animal energy within that can that can direct you towards everything you need and more. And so it says, the animal guardian card depicts a tribal angel being held and supported by her animals. She has a love for them and they have a love for her, demonstrating how incredibly connected nature is with the spiritual realms. Okay. And the next message, it says, you have a powerful animal within that can be wild, protective, instinctive, and even calm. Animals don't second guess how they feel. They just express it. And you can learn from that. When this card arises, it's important to connect with how you really feel, how you want to feel, and what you really need. Take the time to connect with your animal energy and express it naturally. Let even the fiercest energy move through you before returning to your natural state. It will teach you a lot about your gifts and how you can grow, right? So remember what I said about look up shape shifter. All right. The next card, Stargazer. So you guys probably have an idea what this one's talking about, right? So it says, set your sights higher. So these are all of the gifts that you really need to work on, bring into your strength, because it's going to help during this time of the pandemic. And especially, sorry, I got like the card running all over the place, especially, with using your gifts and raising the vibration, right? Okay, here we go. So with stargazers, it says, set your sights higher. Go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. So this also talks about the way you manifest. Some of you guys are great manifestors. Whatever you want to come to fruition, you just say it and it shows up, right? Okay, so it says, do you ever remember wishing on a star when you were a child and in your innocence believing that your wish would come true? The stargazer connects with the energy of the cosmos and reminds you, let me get it for you guys, and reminds you have the ability to draw in support from the universe. His cloak with its sparkles and light shows that you are closer to the energy of the universe than you think. So light workers, star seeds, says you don't have to go outside looking for it. It's already there. So look beyond where you are and create even bigger dreams, visions, and goals. Because with the power and help of the cosmos, those wishes can come true. Now let's get to your extended message. It says, you are on the verge of a miracle. All of your dreams and aspirations are within your grasp, and you are being guided to focus on your vision. The angels who are with you are encouraging you. There is nothing that you cannot have or achieve. There's an opportunity at this time to heal an old wound or pattern of lack and not feeling good enough. In the past, you've often found it impossible to recognize your worth and to believe that you are deserving of blessings. Angel and ancestor wisdom is reminding you that you are as incredible and infinite spark of the universe. And the universe is not only within you, it absolutely adores you. You are talented, filled with strength, and have the abilities you need to turn your wildest dreams into reality. Right? So let's see what the Warrior card is talking about. I mean, how are you guys liking this so far? I mean, I just think this is so like amazing. Okay. Warrior, okay? Warrior. It says, be fearless and stand strong. So this is the overall energy for all of us, okay? Be fearless and stand strong. Don't breed the fear. Do not breed fear. Let your light vibrate high, okay? So with Warrior, it says, don't back down, make your opinions heard, don't settle for second best. A warrior is anyone who is ready and willing to know themselves and do what needs to be done in order to get where they want to be. In this deck, the warrior embodies fierce primal love. The warrior is within the energy you can call on to protect yourself, even if you don't think you love yourself. If you are exposed to a situation that could be harmful or dangerous, the steps you take to protect yourself are in fact acts of fierce love. Although the warrior in this card is surrounded by darkness, he is of the light. The warrior within is made of light and has the capacity to shine even more brightly when facing darkness head on. Right? So it says, if you are experiencing fear at this time, know that this means whatever is going on is important to you. Whenever you feel fear, you are on the verge of something big, perhaps a massive breakthrough that is going to really help you move forward. If you have a situation on your hands where you have to face someone or something that's been unsettling you, know that you are being guided to call upon your inner warrior. Don't falter and don't be frightened, because you have the energy to protect yourself now and at all times. So think about the rainbow warriors, which are called light workers, etc. Right? So this is the overall energy for us as a collective. Bring out that rainbow warrior in you. Don't breed fear. Continuously shine your light in all situations, okay? In all situations. All right, guys. So, and this is a special message. I saw this card when I pulled the deck out. And did I get it for you guys? I'll show you the page. So it's Peacemaker, right? So I smiled and I was like, okay, I know I need to communicate that to them. It says, let go of the need to be right. Now let's read this, okay? Choose peace and happiness over the need to be right. Rather than trying to prove a point, save your energy for what's important. The peacemaker is a wise Native American woman who has been influenced by white buffalo women. She holds a peace pipe, which is emblematic of surrendering the need to fight and offering harmony instead. She is a soul who knows what it's like to feel under threat and to stand up for what she believes in and what is right. Her medicine helps you to take the higher road in every situation, even if you are under pressure to make a quick decision. It is a reminder that within your hands lies the power to make the right choice for all involved. It says, you may be feeling on edge due to a stressful situation. There's a warrior within you that wants to rise up, prove your point, and get the truth across. But you are being reminded by ancestor wisdom that truth will always be revealed in the end. It's more important at this time to avoid arguments or heated discussions where you know you'll be fighting a losing battle. There is much more power in choosing to move forward from a higher perspective. This will allow you to connect deeply to the guidance within and the intuition that will lead you towards the healing of the whole situation, along with any wounds it may have inflicted on you. Choose peace. You know it's calling you. So this is the time where, you know, we're not reacting, like especially in low vibrational energies, like we're really being supportive, we're really listening, but we're taking care of ourselves first because we know how we can be depleted, how our energy is drained, how easily we can be affected by the changes on the outer world, but we're so solid within. Does that make sense? So that's the message for that. Okay, we're going to dive into the Mystic Moon Oracle for the Divine Masculine. The first card out is Fifth Dimension. So this is the energy they're in. They're starting to notice or have been noticing that, you know, in the 5D, like they see you, you're in their visions, like, you know, you're in their dreams. They hear you speaking to them telepathically, etc. The next card out is Offer. And so this is what's been on the Divine Masculine's mind. I want to make an offer, even if it's friendship, it's a starting point. It's a fresh start, right? Starting over brand new, even though you know you've known each other in past lives and where it's going to end up anyway, right? Numbing. So, you know, Divine Masculine is in that energy of trying to numb their feelings or trying not to think about it. But being on lockdown, there's no other way to escape it, right? They cannot escape this energy because this is all they're thinking about as of late. And healing. So as they've been on these lockdowns and, you know, at work, not being able to have that much movement, they've been forced to work on their healing. They've been forced to, you know, look up things, do research, study. They've also been forced to face their spiritual path, which they've been running from for so long. And, you know, now it's catching up to them and they're starting to see. And even today, Divine Feminines, you can let me know in the comments, you've been feeling some beautiful energy. And I want you to place your right hand like a little bit in front of your heart in the middle of your chest. And if you feel that cold energy, like it's like a cold energy, like you can feel a fan like kind of blowing a breeze right there. We are going through a huge download and with information. When I let my roommate put his hand in front of my heart, it literally turned his whole arm pink. It's cute. And he just giggled and he laughed and he was like, that's the most beautifulest thing I've ever felt. And he had me, and I said, okay, do it again. And he did it again, and then the energy like shot through his arms, and it was just beautiful and pink, and it gave him like goosebumps. And we both was like laughing, and then I let him feel the air that was, you know, even I feel it right now. There's so much beautiful energy. It's just like cold, like by my chest, by, you know, where your heart is. Your heart is in the middle of your chest, guys. It's not on your left, you know, boob. It's in the middle of your chest. So I want you to let me know if you've been feeling that energy or if you feel that energy of what I just communicated to you, okay? For Divine Feminine, the card that came out, is Awakening, right? So we don't just get one awakening. Oh, no, you get a couple of them. And so you're awakening to so much more. You're awakening to your gifts. You're awakening to your path. You're awakening to your purpose, and you're really loving it. Now, some of us might be on the same wavelength like it's me, but right now you should be feeling like pain, not that much pain, but piercing feelings like by your third eye, like right above by your crown, and a little tense between your eyebrows. Like we're really going through a shift. And again, it's important to make sure your energy's clear, like get your Reiki, get your energy healing session, get your chakras aligned. That's so important right now, or you're going to feel like one part of your body is here on earth and another part is somewhere else, because you have to be ready for the, you know, the ascension, the full mutation of what we're going through. Okay, so let's get back into the reading. So the first card was Awakening. The second card is like regret, like, you're going through your awakening process, you're going through the regret, like, I could have handled things a lot better, or, I could have spoken up, like whatever's on your mind, it's not from a low vibrational air, like period or energy. It's more of thinking about like the way things could have, like how knowing your power now, things could have been done a lot differently. And you need to understand that everybody goes through their journey in different ways. And your journey was meant to go this way. You weren't meant to know it all in the beginning so that way you could have a smooth sailing. It was for a reason. Okay, so don't beat yourself up about it. Divine feminines are stepping into divine feminine mode. All right, so you guys are really out there, putting your life path and purpose to use. You're really studying it up. You're really doing what needs to be done in regards to your life path and purpose and your spiritual mission. Good job, guys. The next card out is forgiveness. So you're moving on that unconditional love. You're forgiving. You just want peace. Like, this is the energy that you're in. And this is also for your divine masculine. The next card is fall. So you could have started your spiritual awakening in the fall. You could have separated with your divine masculine in the fall. There could be some birthdays. And there's that 11, right? So however this resonates with you, that's your story. All right? The overall energy, big dreams. So this is what you guys are thinking about together. And you may think about it, when you're in vision mode, like when you're, if you're clairvoyant, you're a seer, have second sight, have remote viewing. This is when you're thinking about it. And think about this new moon that's coming up. Again, moon phases are very important. We have a new moon on April 22nd. You got to get your affirmations written down or your intentions on that paper, and you need to put it into the new moon energy. I put mine in my windowsill, and watch how things come to fruition. Me even just thinking about some of the things I wrote have already come to fruition. I could do a backflip right now. It's just like so beautiful. So if you want me to remind you guys and teach you guys how to do that, I totally can. Okay. The cards I saw when shuffling: Twin Flame, Understanding, Cycles, Inner Child, Abandon, Return, Deception, Separation. And that's also who I always collectively tune in for. Guide, Mute, Pause, Balancing the Scales. And some of these we saw over the last couple of days. Fresh Start, Metamorphosis, we saw that yesterday. Dark Night of the Soul, Settling, and Unawakened. So those are just some of the energies in the collective of like what's going on or what's on their mind. But this is the overall energy of what your divine masculine is really shifting through right now, okay? If you guys have any questions about that, you can write me in the comment sections, or if you agree or disagree, it's all love, love and light. The next cards I'm using is the Work Your Light Oracle cards. So for us as a collective, it says Council of Lights. This has been coming out a lot. Council of Light. It says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. So we have a lot of our ancestors, spirit guides, angels, helping spirits really supporting us at this time. We are light workers. We are star seeds. We are indigos. We are mystics. We are, magicians. We are however we resonate under the spiritual umbrella. That is what we are. So you have your support team behind you, in front of you, on the side of you. Just reach out and ask for support, and they got you through this time. Your gifts are expanding. Again, remember what I told you to do by your heart. Place your hand, whatever one is your projective hand, the one you write with the most, and place it a few inches away from your heart. Do you feel the cold air that's brushing to your hands, right? You feel that? Write me. Okay, guys, it's about to get real beautiful. The next card is Share Your Voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. It's okay to be who you are. Be you. Be true to yourself, to your mission, to your light worker or starseed's duties, okay? You got that? This is all what we need to do as a collective. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. And so it's not a coincidence that I'm feeling that beautiful energy along my, I mean, you can stand next to me and just feel like a fan is going off through my shirt. That's how beautiful the energy is, right? And so again, Reiki, crystal healing, energy healing, get it done before you feel like your body is on planet Pluto and your feet is on Plymouth Rock. Like, you gotta know how to work these energies. And I'm not just saying that just because you guys know, like, I'm just honest with you. That happened to me on my birthday week. My birthday week, I literally was depressed, stuck in the house, and I had to reach out to somebody to help me. And luckily I found somebody because I was looking like a mess, right? And again, I'm only on my journey 3 years going on 4, right? So it's beautiful, but sometimes it can be tough. And when you're going through the dark night of the soul and feeling like you're up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you didn't looked up and did a whole 24-hour day without even noticing that you didn't go to sleep. The dark night of the soul part of this transformation is rough. Just like your first awakening can be rough, right? All right. Overall energy, we have don't dim your light. And I'm smiling because we always say this to each other, like, don't dim yourself for nobody. You want a light, you light it up, right? So be yourself, be you, like, really work on your gifts, really, go within and, talk to your angels, talk to your guides, talk to your ancestors, help me, guide me, I need support. And when you say that, and when you say it from your heart with no fear, they're like, okay, I got you, right? So I haven't done this in a while, I think since my first video. And so I said I had an important message for you guys. So I'll tell you in 1 second. I'm just making sure no one calls and like interrupt our session. All right, so I rarely do this, so don't mind me. I got my little scarf on, okay? You got it? All right. So I rarely do this. I don't like to show my face, but today I'm going to show it for you guys. Let me hold my crystal because my energy is like off the wall sometimes. Okay, so a lot of you guys were asking me about past life regression and Akashic records. And so I remember when I said that, give me a few, like, let me figure out how it works because my gifts are starting to develop. Like, give me a few. I just want to understand, what's behind it, because I've been getting the downloads for it, but I want to understand what's behind it. And so today I did it. And it was the most beautiful feeling in the world. And so all I did, and it was really amazing because as I was listening to the guided meditation, my guide was like, why are you listening to that? Like, turn it off. You can do it yourself. Just turn it off. And I wouldn't turn it off, right? And so as the woman was still guiding me through like the meditation of getting into the Akashic records, immediately, even with her talking, I was like, right into like the point of where I needed to be in the Akashic records. And it was a beautiful, amazing feeling. And I was like, oh my God, I'm doing it. But at the same, because when you have your spiritual gifts, like at the same time, like you excited, but then you like, okay, calm down because I got to focus. And so it's a beautiful feeling to do that. And I don't know. I can't even explain it. But just for you guys, I wanted you to know, like, Akashic records, boom. I will start adding that to the services starting this week. But I want to do baby steps. Like, we can do like a 30-minute session, even a 15-minute session. Let's start off with a 15-minute session because, it's a beautiful experience. You actually get to see like in each life, like parts of what you were doing, and like it helps you understand certain things, right? So seeing yourself in those different lifetimes and what you needed to work on, or events that happen, and some of them you'll see and you'll get sad, and because for example, my twin flame and I have been in each past life. So seeing that for the first time in my own eyes, because I got my Akashic records done, somebody did it on me. I just want to get it done. And so to see it from my own eyes, to see divine masculine, like every step, us together, every step in each life, it was just like, whoa, not even so much for the divine masculine part, but just to see how you evolve as an individual, as a light worker, as a spiritual being, and what you need to work on, and like why you act the way you do, and why you have certain marks. So it's really an amazing thing. It really is. It's beautiful. And I'm just going to continue to do what I do. So either you like it or you can leave me be. And that's not for you guys, but that's just the energy I have, because we're on a mission and we're here to, uplift, and we're here to light up the world. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to light it up. And also, Spirit has been helping me a lot, like my divine source, my angels, my ancestors, Chief Running Bear, my grandpa. Like, it's been really amazing. And so that's how I've been helping the collective. Like, if we're running out of things, like, for example, when the pandemic first hit, it was like, what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? And it was like moringa, valerian, moringa, valerian, moringa. So I went and racked up on the herbs before they start putting the, shutdown in place, to make sure you guys had the herbs. So if you want moringa and valerian herbals, I can send them to you, tell you how to make your teas, keep your energy up and ready to go. I also, for the hand sanitizers, like we're running out in the stores, we're running out everywhere. And I went to my herb shop. It's called Flower Power. Shout out to you guys, New York City. And I went, and the manager was like, here, like, this is the herb you use, this is the oil you use. Like, it's very protective. It's also healing. And so yesterday I put on, YouTube about, and I'm kind of nervous about this too, guys. So don't make fun of me, but like, it felt good to create things for you guys. It's the thieves oil. It's being charged with selenite, so you guys, are shielded, protected, ready to go. And I'm just grateful, because again, 3 years ago, I just knew I was going to be this huge music star. And then I look now, and it's like we're changing the world. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And I just want to say to all of you guys, I love you very much. You guys rock. Thank you for your beautiful comments. Thank you for your emails, just asking questions, asking for support. And as you can see, I'm always here for you guys. Sorry, like, I never show my face. So, but yeah, I'm always here for you guys, and I will be here. We're here together. We're in this together. Shout out to Jazzy Ma. You are amazing. Jazzy Ma, God, she's just like a ball of love. Herbal teas, the herbal hand sanitizer is just like the love and support you guys do, and like how we believe in each other. And like I said, I understand like where you guys are coming from when it comes to bookings, because it got done to me where this, like, mine was $70, so you can imagine, and I never got my money back, and I never got my reading. And that's why when you guys email me, I'm like, all right, I'm on it, saying it's communication with you guys. No one has ever had to wait 24 hours to get their readings done or their services or anything like that, without us communicating. But regardless, it's never happened. And so they can look at the date of the video and see it was delivered the same date as they booked their reading. So other than that, I just want to say thank you guys so much. And I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Talk to you soon. Bye.